What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Flash video. So, a lot of news got released over the weekend, obviously to do with the upcoming Flash episodes. I covered this on my other video where I pretty much go into detail about the Pally Fest panel which happened as well. So lots of cool stuff there. If you haven't seen that video, please do check that out because I discussed the fact that in Season 4 there will be no speedster villains, but I've discussed that a lot in that video which I made, but I promised to actually expand upon the very interesting and intriguing title of episode 319. So episode 19 for this season will be entitled The Once and Future Flash, which is a very intriguing title and is actually a very cool Easter egg towards the Flash issue number 79, which is The Once and Future Flash. And this actually deals with Eobard Thawne. And we had Eobard actually pretending to be Barry Allen. In the comics, he came back or came to the past when it was revealed that he was a villain. So it was after Barry's death, and it was all of the craziness that actually happened, and he came back after and looked at the Flash Museum and realised that, well, he's a villain, and just was not happy, and wasn't happy that he was the one who killed Iris and then went on to be killed by Barry, which is very interesting here because this could have a lot of parallels with Savitar. Obviously, our Reverse Flash came back in time, obviously, a lot earlier than what actually happened. He was, when Barry actually had parents, which goes to show how different this actually was. And, well, it's pretty neat and interesting that they chose this title of all things. Now, this is a very, very loaded title. This has got a reveal of Eobard Thawne going mad, thinking he's Barry, and, well, also shows that, well, this is a deep, deep cut in the storyline. But there's also something else in this title which is interesting. So the other part of this title, this very, very loaded title, is the fact that it says Future Flash. Now, obviously, like I said, this was a comic book Easter egg here and could have possibly a big implication upon the actual episode. But there's a huge, huge theory that the Future Flash, or Barry in the future, actually becomes Savitar. And this does actually have some credibility because in the comics, the Future Flash, Barry, 20 years in the future after the death of Wally West, goes crazy and decides that, well, he's going to fix all of his past mistakes and try and fix everything and save Wally West. So he goes back in time and actually goes on a huge killing spree and kills the entirety of the rogues. But then it doesn't really go that well because, well, he faces himself, the current Flash, Barry Allen, and decides to fix everything and make a better future. So could this be the future that Barry goes to? Does he see himself as this evil past? Does he try and actually go to the future and see what creates Savitar, because he says that he was there when Savitar was created? Could this mean that Barry was present when he was time traveling, or was it simply Barry creates and becomes an evil version of himself? Which, now, I can't see that happening too much if they do the retcon thing where he sort of sees his own mistakes and then the Speed Force is torn and then he's able to look back and make a better future for himself. This does actually tie in well with the whole thing of the original comic book name, The Once and Future Flash. So it could be actually himself who goes back in, or goes to the future and sees what has gone wrong and then attempts to try and actually fix it, which is possibly what is going to happen here. And this would then be that the Flash is Savitar. And I am a bit worried that they're going to do this, it does make a lot of sense, but it would be a risky thing to do, to be honest, to waste this big reveal on having it as Barry. So I'm in two minds at the moment, but let me know in the comments what you think, and if you think that possibly would actually happen. So that's it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please do click that little bell button to get notifications when I upload. So I'll see you soon. Goodbye.